Hey, welcome back to another video. Now, this isn't the video I thought I was going to make, but I think it's the video that I need to make. So I woke up to this morning and I got an email saying, hey, Rich, you've lost your funding account. And I thought, that's odd because I haven't traded on that account for 2 weeks. I've been waiting for that account to migrate to a new platform. And yeah, then I get this email. So let me bring this email up on the screen and I want to talk through what this email means for me in the short term and also what it means long term as well. So this is what I'm working with. It says, hey, Rich, we're writing to inform you that the customer agreement currently in place between you and the funded trader is to be terminated effective immediately. So if you want to read the rest of it, pause it. If not, I'm going to pull it off the screen. So this is what I was met with on a Thursday morning. Lovely way to start your day, losing a funding account, especially as I wasn't even active on it. But that's a part of, I guess, the risk that we take on when we trade on behalf of these or some of these companies. So this is kind of my take on it. So I trade the FX market, have done for 5 or 6 years. I've done that full-time as my full-time income. And you go through drawdowns and it sucks. You just go through these periods where you're not making anything. And these periods, you don't know how long they last. Could be a month, could be 5 months. So what I did is I built a second strategy. So it was kind of like a way to offset some of my results and have 2 profitable strategies working for me. So my main trading is done on the forex market or in the forex market on GU and EU. And then I built a second trading edge on the DAX or the Germany 40. And it took me about 120 hours to build this. I back tested it, I forward tested it, I recorded loads of information on it, and I just kept looking at the Germany 40 every day, and I thought, there's a pattern here, there's something I believe I can take advantage of. So, as I say, it took me about 120 hours, and I went through like a year's worth of data and really dialed in every day, day by day, what the results would be if I applied a certain set of rules. And I dialed this in to where I felt it was optimal, and I was getting a great win rate. Win rate was around about 91%. Now, this is negative risk to reward, so I don't think I was risking 1,000 to make 1,000. I was risking, we'll say 1,000, for example, to make less than that. So that's negative risk to reward. And so what I needed was a place to forward test this strategy once I'd finished building it. Now, I don't particularly like demo trading. I like to have a little bit of skin in the game. So I decided to buy a funded trader account, only a small account. Now, traded that account for about 6 weeks, managed to pass phase 1, traded it for another 2 weeks and passed phase 2. So after about 8 weeks, I had, I think I'd made around about 15% gain on the account. The account's now live funded. Next 4 weeks, I went on to make 6 consecutive back-to-back payouts. And for the most part, I was paid okay, for the most part, but I got paid 6 consecutive times. Now, the account went on to receive a 2,000% return on investment. So what it cost me to purchase the account, I call this an investment. I'm investing in my strategy. I'm investing in me to find out if I can consistently execute on that strategy. The account received a 2,000% return on what it cost me to purchase it over the next 4 months. So I was in a position where I was like, hey, it's doing exactly what it should. It's doing exactly what it says on the tin. And the account had been scaled as well. I think because for 3 months I'd made at least 2%, I think it was, or 3%. The account then got scaled by 25%. So I was waiting for the account to migrate to CTrader. I'd been waiting for around about a couple of weeks. And I was noticing that during this time, things were taking a little while. So what I did is I looked at I was having a look to see if other people were experiencing the same kind of thing I was. And it seemed like I was getting away lightly. It seemed like there were a lot of people that were very, very disgruntled with how they were being treated, the trading conditions, payouts, how long it was taking for accounts to be migrated and allocated, stuff like this. So, I mean, to be fair, like I say, I've been doing this 5, 6 years. If I'm going to lose if I'm going to boil over every time something doesn't go my way, in my mind, it doesn't make for a great trader. So, I was very patient, just kept waiting, chasing up, support. Hey, have we got any updates on this, please? And yeah, this is the emails that I was met with this morning. So what does this mean for me as a trader? Losing my live funded scaled account. What does this mean? It means absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing. I purchased an account to forward test my strategy to gain information on it about myself and about the results it produces. I gained all that information. I gained all that skill. I gained all that discipline, all that patience, all that practice, all that time I put in. I got paid for it. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to go and plant that somewhere else. It's already been planted somewhere else. So it's just like, it's interesting because when I'm looking at this, I can get caught up in the detail of, I worked so hard for this funding account and all that noise that comes with it. But this email, it's just noise to me. It's just a waste of headspace. So as traders, we've got to work out how we can move forward. We're always going to be presented hurdles and bumps in the road. We want to get past those and put ourselves in a position where the skills we're building, for the future self, we thank ourselves for that. In 6 months from now, I want to build skills that I'm grateful for having in 6 months. Crying over losing this funding account, it's not going to help me. This was out of my control. I had one job as a trader, one job, turn up day after day after day and nail the execution on my account with good risk management. I nailed it. I'd done that for 6 months straight. And I've built my track record. I've completed my apprenticeship, if you like, within my trading edge on the DAX. And now I'm ready to take that to places where, let's be honest, the trading conditions and that kind of doubt that comes with this, I don't have that worry anymore. So I want to kind of create this video because there's going to be many people that are going through this at the moment. From what I understand, this affects a lot of traders. And I want to encourage everyone who's going through this to just take a moment, take the lessons you can from this, understand the skills that you build. Do not go away with this demo account, okay? The demo account is only as important as you tell yourself it is. That thing in which we constantly think about every day, that's what we strengthen within our lives. If we put that into worry, fear, doubt, greed, or FOMO, all that kind of stuff with these trading accounts, it's not going to help us. It's genuinely not going to help us. So start thinking about sowing seeds for the future. If you had a funding account, then you have the skill set to repeat that. I'm pretty sure if you've got a funding account once, you can get a funding account again. So maybe this is a small setback, but it doesn't impact your skill set in the long term. I know it was easy for me to say because I was a trader who, got paid out and all that kind of stuff. It was a relatively small account, but the theory and the principle is true. Even if this account was a 600k account, do you think I would have put all my eggs in one basket? In the same way that we applied risk management to our strategy, we can also apply that same risk management across our entire life as well. So when it comes to, how many eggs I've got in that basket, I made sure that I didn't overweight it. So when that bit falls out, it's fine because I've still got other things where I'm trading these kind of stuff on. And, like you say, kind of hedging yourself where you're not putting everything in one basket. But yeah, just wanted to share that message because I know at the moment it definitely has vibes from last year where we saw my forex funds as well just kind of disappear overnight. And yeah, certainly took a moment to adjust. But this is how we grow as traders. This is how we pivot. We look for the growth opportunity and we recognize that this is just something that's in our way. We're going to move through this. We're going to go on to grow and be better traders. So genuinely, I'd encourage all of you, if you have gone through this, take a moment, write down 5 things that you can gain from having your account. My 5 things would be, I've traded consistently. My risk management was amazing. I have information that my strategy actually works. I was able to achieve a payout. I was able to get a certificate for whatever that's worth. And I've proven to myself that I am a consistently profitable trader and I know my edge and I execute on it well. My job now is to go and do business somewhere else where that can pay me all over again. So I just want to share this message with everyone on this channel. I understand it's a bit of a different one, but it is something that's obviously is going to slightly affect my trading, I guess. It's one less account to to try and manage. I mean, I had just been allocated the CTrader account. This is my first time looking at CTrader. It looks lovely. It looks a really nice platform. So I was kind of excited about using CTrader, but maybe me and CTrader's paths will cross again at another point. But yeah. Okay, rant over. I just want to share that. Hopefully you find something of value in this, and I'll do my best to get some half decent content up in the future. Till next time, take care.